This device is a Toyota Corolla 1ZR engine training platform. Its main components are as follows: engine assembly, radiator assembly, storage battery, coolant tank and coolant pot, accelerator pedal, fuel tank, exhaust pipe, intake system, exhaust manifold, combination meter, fuel pressure gauge and vacuum pressure gauge, relay assembly, fuse assembly, OBD, and ignition system, measurement panel. There are also multiple signal tables above. Fault setting system. This is equipped with starter fluid. We need to check the components before operating. Coolant tank, cooling system, engine system, water pipe, accelerator pedal, filter, and the relay here, diagnostic seat, combination instrument, etc. Check if the installation is secure and if the wiring harness is properly plugged in. After checking for accuracy, we need to refuel the fuel tank when we first use it. The amount of gasoline added is generally 1 to 2 liters. We open the fuel tank cap and directly add the gasoline. Be careful not to have open flames around. After refueling, tighten the lid. We will conduct another test on it. Next, we need to connect the negative terminal of the battery. Then we turn on the ignition switch to the on position, and the indicator light on the instrument panel lights up. The signal table above will also light up. We turn on the ignition switch again and start the engine. We can see the engine running normally. We only observe and prohibit physical contact with running components to avoid injury. Then we step on the accelerator pedal. We can hear the accelerator pedal running normally. The pointers on the dashboard also change accordingly. The indicator light here will also light up. Then we can use a multimeter to measure and set it to 20 volts. We will measure the voltage signal of the panel here. Insert the black probe into the black terminal and the red probe into the red terminal. We measured a voltage of around 14 volts. We can also measure the fuel injector voltage here. We set the multimeter to AC mode. Insert the black probe into the blue terminal. Insert the red probe into the power supply terminal. The measured voltage is around 2.6 volts. We can also measure the voltage of the water temperature sensor. Set the multimeter to the DC 20 volts range. Insert the red and black probes into the blue terminals respectively. The measured voltage is 1.2 volts. Insert the probe in reverse into the terminal, and the measured voltage is also around 1.2 volts. It will decrease in voltage as the temperature increases. We can also set faults for it in the fault setting box. For example, the G01 fault corresponds to the G01 on the panel, and other faults also correspond one by one. If we set the G04 fault, turn on the G04 fault switch. The indicator light here is not on. The engine has shown obvious shaking. We use a multimeter and set it to AC mode to test G04. Insert the red and black probes into the corresponding terminals. Its voltage is displayed as 0 volts, which is abnormal. After we finish troubleshooting, we need to turn off the fault button. The engine has returned to normal and is running smoothly. The indicator light is on normally. We will set another G06 accelerator pedal fault. Firstly, turn on the fault switch of G06 and set the fault. Let's step on the accelerator pedal to see what the fault is. So when we step on the accelerator pedal, I will find that the engine's power is insufficient, and it shuts down directly. Let's go measure its voltage. Set the multimeter to the DC 20 volts range. Insert the black probe into the black terminal. Insert the red probe into the blue terminal on this side. The measured voltage is 0 volts. There was no change even after we stepped on the accelerator pedal. So it has abnormalities. Then we turn off the fault button. After turning off the fault, the ignition switch needs to be turned off. Disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Check if there are any issues with the relays and fuses and replace them promptly if necessary. The teaching demonstration has ended.